Bron passed Kareem last night.
Yeah, that was.
First off, big up to Bron.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bron for that,
Congratulations, bro. King of Kings, man.
You know what I'm gonna say? This conversation. I mean, when we talk about the GOAT, man, he might be the GOAT. I think that right there probably solidified it. And this is the reason why. He put himself in a place, where I don't see nobody passing him in our lifetime in the scoring, for one. Two, when you look at his accolades and you look at the longevity, and then you look at the biggest part of it.
Welcome to Raw Sports TV 23. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. Now, I got to get into this. We got to dissect this, y'all. We got to break it down. Paul Pierce anointing LeBron James as the GOAT because he passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in scoring. Now, with LeBron, there's always a narrative. And they have to move the narrative and change the narrative for him. And I believe that's just because of those 6 finals losses. Because you cannot be in the GOAT conversation with 4 rings and 6 finals losses. And one you might put an asterisk over, which was the bubble ring, which I believe was the easiest ring to win in all NBA history. But with that being said, Jabbar was never considered the GOAT, although he was the all-time leading scorer until LeBron passed him. Now, if Jabbar was not considered the GOAT, with being the all-time leading scorer, why is it that LeBron James, when he is and did become the all-time leading scorer, is all of a sudden the GOAT? You see the narrative, how they tried to move the goalposts for him and move and change the narrative to try to put him in that conversation. See, when you're really trying that hard, to me, that really means that you aren't the GOAT. Now, just look at this. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 38,387 points, okay? So, he has 6 rings and 6 finals MVPs. But he wasn't really considered to GOAT. Maybe amongst some small people or a small community of people might have considered that. But on a wide scale, Michael Jordan was still considered the GOAT over Kareem, even though Michael Jordan only scored 32,292 points in his 15 seasons. He had 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs, and 5 regular season MVPs and 10 scoring titles, was still considered the best player to ever play the game. No one put Kareem Abdul-Jabbar over Michael Jordan. Now all of a sudden, LeBron James gets to be put over Michael Jordan or many others because he passed Kareem. Now, let's bring this to some senses and make some sense out of this. Karl Malone has 36,928 points. Now, he's third on that list, okay? Now, would anybody consider Karl Malone better than Michael Jordan because he has more total score points than Michael Jordan? He has no rings, no finals MVPs, etc. No, you wouldn't consider him better than Michael Jordan, let alone Karl Malone has more points scored than Kevin Durant, has more points scored than Kobe Bryant. Are you picking Karl Malone over Kobe Bryant, a 5-time NBA champion who has 33,643 points? I mean, like I said again, Karl Malone has more points than D Wade. He has more points than Shaq. But you're not going to pick him over him because of the total points scored. It's ridiculous. It's just the media trying to come up with conversations mainly for ratings, and the LeBron fans, LeBron media, trying to find ways to inject him into the GOAT conversation when really he does not belong in that conversation. Here's why. In 21 seasons, LeBron James only led the league in scoring one time. I want you to pay attention to that. Zero in on that. In 21 seasons, he led the NBA in scoring one time. And let's see, in 15 seasons that Michael Jordan played, he led the NBA in scoring 10 times. Now ask yourself, how is it that LeBron has one scoring title in 21 seasons? So who's the better scorer, really? Him or Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan has 10 scoring titles and LeBron James 1. But yeah, okay, you become the all-time leading scorer because the offense runs through you. And not only that, you control the ball and you take those many shots throughout 21 seasons. Eventually, you will become the all-time leading scorer. But yet, that does not make you the GOAT. Now, Paul Pierce also said longevity. Longevity, okay? Because of his longevity and because of his age, that also puts him in the GOAT conversation. I want to bring this stat to you. In 19 seasons, John Stockton played 1,504 games. In those 19 seasons, LeBron 1,366. In 19 seasons, Stockton missed 22 games, LeBron 155. One shortened season, both LeBron had 3 shortened seasons. Stockton never missed the playoffs. LeBron missed the playoffs 4 times. Times playing all 82 games. 16, John Stockton. LeBron 1. Now, who's more durable, John Stockton or LeBron? If you want to count longevity as a stat, okay, longevity isn't a stat. Now, with that being said, let me know what you think. Comment below. These narratives are just ridiculous. LeBron isn't the GOAT. The moment he received the 6 finals losses, that eliminated him from the GOAT conversation. I don't care what he does. You have lost in the finals 6 times. You come up short 6 times. And it was your fault in 2011 when you faced the Dallas Mavericks and Jason Terry outscored you. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Peace.